Who pays taxes in America? Have the big corporations been absorbing all the pressure, or are Americans in the middle class also contributing? Let's break down the numbers and determine who will bear the tax burden by 2025. 1. Middle class, the spinal backbone of America. Let's start with the middle class, which most of us fall into. If you work a 9-to-5 or have a regular job, you might think you're paying more than your fair share of taxes. Well, you're right. The middle class makes up a huge chunk of tax revenue in America. From income taxes to Social Security and Medicare payroll taxes, most of what you work for is taken by the government even before it reaches your bank account. On top of that, you also pay sales tax whenever you buy something. It is like the government always has its hands in your pocket every time you earn or spend money. 2. The affluent, paying less than you thought. Well, now let's talk about the rich. Indeed, the wealthiest Americans pay the most taxes, right? Well, not exactly. Many wealthy individuals pay a smaller percentage of their income in taxes, and here is why. They make their money not on salaries but on investments and capital gains. And the tax rate on that income is often lower than what regular workers pay in income tax. So, while they may pay more in absolute dollars, it's a smaller share of their wealth than the middle class. 3. Big corporations, paying less or paying nothing. Now, what about the big corporations? They are the ones making billions, right? Indeed, they are paying their fair share of taxes. Well, here's the kicker. Some of the biggest companies in America pay 0 federal taxes. Yes, you heard that right. Thanks to tax loopholes, deductions, and sometimes offshore accounts, many corporations manage to avoid paying taxes altogether. Amazon, Netflix, and other tech giants have found ways to spend very little despite making huge profits. 4. Small businesses, high taxes for low returns. As for small business owners, aren't they the ones paying a decent amount too? They spend many more percentage points of their income in taxes than a large corporation does. Small businesses do not have the resources to avoid taxes like the big boys, so they pay higher rates more often. Small business owners pay 30% or more in taxes, so they bear a more immense burden than the more significant, more affluent companies. 5. Business owners, federal and self-employment taxes. In addition to the above federal taxes, small business owners are expected to pay self-employment taxes, an additional tax that ordinary employees do not have to pay. You are responsible for paying 15.3% of the employer and employee portions of Social Security and Medicare taxes. So if you run your business alone, you are paying your share of federal income taxes. You also owe self-employment taxes, which can significantly reduce your take-home pay. 6. Who pays? So, who pays taxes in America? The middle class. Although the rich and corporations may pay more, they spend a smaller fraction of their earnings because of tax loopholes and special tax rates. Small business proprietors and the working class feel the pinch most since they don't have enough money to buy themselves from taxes. So, what is this? The tax-heavy lifting happens with middle-class and small business owners, while wealthy and big corporations do just about anything but pay their fair share. So, do you find that to be fair? Have your say in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more content. Tap that little bell, never to miss an update.